Oh my gosh, peeps, good morning from the Lake of the Clouds hut where the weather has improved so dramatically. We paid a ridiculous amount of money for basically a bed with no shower, no towel, no laundry, no power, no nothing. We were cold and no heat, but it was probably all worth it to get this. And I mean, the weather is literally 100 times better than yesterday. There was a lot of people that stuck around and just stopped here just because it was miserable yesterday. I talked to some people that said they were just scared to death they weren't even going to make it to the hut from some other trails. So, but look in the background here. There is Mount Washington, where we are about to head 1.6 miles to the top. Trekking along is right ahead of us. Enjoyed hanging out with them. We had dinner with them, then we had lunch together and hung out. It was super awesome. But just look at this, people. Look behind me. Incredible, incredibly better. So anyway, thanks for your patience. Nightingale and I had a rough day yesterday. My toe was killing me because everything got wet, including my feet. Even though it didn't rain, it was just so wet. We were just in the fog. And that wind was incredible. It almost blew me over a few times. But we did survive. And so today we're trying to get to the Osgood campsite. So is trekking along. So we'll be hanging out with them probably again today. But right now we are headed up to the top of Mount Washington. And yeah, just here I'll show you a good view from the other way. Yeah, just look at that, people. The sun is out. There's where we're headed. Yeah, unbelievably better. Okay, peeps. Here's the Lake of the Clouds next to the hut. We literally were here all day yesterday and had no idea this was here, even though we're just that far from the hut, like maybe 50 yards. Like, incredible. There's the sun. It does exist after all. Holy smokes, we are so happy. Okay, peeps, this is a sign we would have saw if we would have hiked 100 yards further yesterday. Stop. The area ahead has the worst weather in America. Many have died there from exposure, even in the summer. Turn back now if the weather is bad. White Mountain National Forest. So yeah, we definitely, I think, made the right decision yesterday. Oh my gosh. Probably could have made it, but definitely would not have enjoyed it. Okay, peeps, yet another lake at the base of Mount Washington before we start climbing. Very cool. Okay, peeps. Nightingale is peeing behind me. Oh, sorry. Okay, peeps, while Nightingale does number one behind me and I'm taking cover, I'll show you guys this view from a little ways up towards Mount Washington. We have not been far yet. If you look back, you can see the hut we stayed in last night right there in the middle. Like, it is incredible how much better it is today. Just a slight breeze so far. I think there are going to be 50, 60 mile an hour winds up top, but pretty manageable in the good weather at least. So, okay, are you good? Yeah. Okay. Okay, peeps, we are still climbing up to 6,200 feet. We got about probably 3/10 of a mile to go, 2 to 3/10. There's Sergeant Nightingale heading up the way. The views are getting better and better. Still very clear. I can look back and see the lakes of the clouds and the hut. I'll try to zoom in and show you the hut. Yep, there's where we stayed the night. And there are the lakes. It's incredible. We looked out all day yesterday and could see nothing. And then just a few hours later, we can see everything. Lots of equipment up here at the summit of Mount Washington. Looks like some drums. No, I don't think those are drums. They do look like really large drums. tip-top house. That may be the visitor center, but I'm not sure. Okay, peeps. Great stop at Mount Washington. Got a few snacks to pack out. Tuna salad sandwich. Oh wait, sorry. Egg salad sandwich. I changed my mind at the last minute. This is the Mount Washington train. One of the steepest trains in the world. It takes people down to Gorham, I think, or somewhere. Very cool. Okay, peeps, we're back on the trail. Right behind Trekking Along. Thumper is leading the way. Followed by either Chapstick or Freak Out. Then Chapstick. Then Mother Goose, who I now call Mother Caboose because she hikes in the back. Oh, excuse me. Come on, have a good hike.
Yes, sir.
Nightingale is, there she comes. She's a little bit behind us. This is a tough little rocky stretch as we leave Mount Washington up there. Just missed the train and went down the tracks right over there. And there's a road over there actually too. Some other people we talked to, we had stopped, you know, like 1.6 from the summit of Mount Washington yesterday, but several people made it up to the summit and then had to bail from there. So they went down the road to town, got rides of various sorts. Yeah, yesterday was pretty much just not a great hiking day for anybody. Like some of them that were up here said the winds were up to 80 miles per hour. They just could barely walk. So I think we definitely made the right call yesterday. So that feels good knowing that. So we shall see. But yeah, we're in for some beautiful hiking today. Some beautiful hiking, but some rugged, probably not fun hiking too, like if that makes sense. Okay, here comes another one of the little trains that we will get to see. Looks like it's right behind the other one. Yeah, that's a steep grade for a train to go down. Oh my goodness. Very tough. Yeah, we're none of us are excited because we have to hike basically. Like I said, the scenery is incredible here. We're in the northern presidentials now, but the hiking is rough. It is just rocky and just tough descents in the rocks. Just tough terrain. But we're gonna get there. I'm worried about my toe. I just put some more Neosporin on it. It's kind of cropped up again the last couple of days. But hopefully it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna make it no matter what. No urgent cares up here or anything, so just gonna have to deal with it. Yeah, there goes the train. Very cool. Oh my gosh, there's Trekking Along. They just made it across in front of the train. Now they're waving at the train as it goes by. Those some great kids and their mom. We have enjoyed hanging out with them. Hopefully we'll make it to camp with them tonight. That's the goal. We'll see. Nice. Oh my gosh.
I'm pretty sure that's the one. Over there's Maine.
There's Maine. Oh, there's Maine, according to Thumper.
I'm assuming so.
Nice.
We're assuming it's
Maine.
We're close enough.
It's not Georgia or Texas. We're sure of that. So.
Definitely not.
Oh my gosh.
We come a little ways.
We're moving well. Nightingale is not. She's back there somewhere. Hopefully Sergeant Nightingale is okay. Taylor! Taylor! New Hampshire hiker! It's us, number 2 pencil and Trekking Along. Your 5 biggest fans. Okay, another one of the trains going uphill, as you can see, just incredibly steep. Someone up there said it's a cog train, where it's kind of like got a little cog that locks every time it goes up a few feet so that it can't possibly go back down, supposedly. It looks a little scary though. Keep in mind, these are the elevations we're walking like constantly up here in the whites. Youngstown, Georgia. We are currently walking past Mount Jefferson, but we do not have to climb it. We don't climb all the presidentials on the AT. I mean, I guess a few people do it, but like, yeah, we're the 2194.3 is enough for us. So, and our knees and our backs and our hearts, all the things. So yeah, but just for your viewing pleasure, there is Mount Jefferson. Still an incredible view everywhere. Holy smokes. What a gorgeous day for hiking. I mean, the weather is absolutely perfect. 100%. Okay, peeps, we are slowly maneuvering through the rocks. Probably a little less than 3 miles to the hut, where we're just going to stop for a quick break and then kind of head on to camp. We're considering trekking along. We're thinking about maybe stealth camping just below tree line before we get to the campsite we're aiming for. It's not much of a mileage difference. And if it's full when we get there, then we don't have to worry about that. I think there's several stealth spots right below tree line, because that's where people are usually trying to get. So anyway, we're lucky though to get to stay at the hut last night. To kind of expound on why the huts cost so much, we learned quite a bit while we were there. This was the biggest hut we stayed at last night. They actually did some skits and shows, kind of explain things and how they do things in a green manner and stuff. But yeah, like, it's very intricate. Even though we get very little seemingly for our money, what they have to do is like literally like our poop where we poop in the toilet, they literally have to helicopter it down and compost everything. Like, they don't have trash, they don't have paper towels, they don't have napkins. Like, it's just a very green environment, because it's in the, you know, the tundra basically. So they were trying to protect everything. So yeah, that kind of explains why it's so expensive. And we're probably lucky to be able to get there. I think they stay pretty sold out, but with the weather was so bad yesterday, I think they had several cancellations. And tonight's Friday night. We probably never got in. Thankfully, it was Thursday night last night. So anyway, yeah, just kind of explain that. So like I said, all the kids that work there, like young college kids, and they were super nice to deal with and stuff. So yeah, so at least we got to experience the hut. Like Joe, Mama, and Garrett told me, they said you need to at least stay in one hut just to get the experience. So we didn't originally plan to, but it worked out. And it worked out good. I think we're super happy today with how it turned out. If we just had another bad weather day, it would have been like, what was the point? But since we got like polar opposite, it really made it worthwhile. So still some incredible views. Here, I'll show you. Just check that out. It's incredible. The presidentials. There's Mount Washington, where we came from. If I zoom in, I can show you the road that goes up there. It is right there. And then the railroad, there's no train right now, but it's over there. So yeah, we were hiking away from that and hiking towards the Madison Hut. Yes, the views are amazing, but the climbing and the rocks are excruciatingly slow to maneuver around. Just struggling down, just boulder after boulder, rock, crooked rock, all kinds of rocks everywhere. Ooh, ooh, yikes. Yikes. As you can see, I can barely film. This is pretty much true trek and pole territory right here. How you doing, Sergeant Nightingale?
I'm hurting. I'm hurting today.
That's it. Sergeant Nightingale is hurting, but she is still going strong, or at least going. Okay, a funny moment you just missed was Nightingale was struggling around the right-hand side of that rock, like they're trying to get through there and squeeze, and I just walked right around the other side. It was like perfectly flat. Oh my gosh, I think I ruined her day, but it was so funny. Oh my gosh. We're making it, we're aiming for those signs down there so we can take a break. We keep seeing everybody taking a break there, and I think now we know why. Okay, Pete, so we just stopped for a really nice break, good spot. I almost fell asleep. Nightingale dried her tent, pulled out her umbrella, PCT style. And we were very reluctantly getting back on trail because we don't have any other options.
Water.
Yes. We thought about cowboy camping here, I did, but we don't have water, and also we may wake up in dreadful weather. You never know around here. So we are hiking on towards Madison Hut to get some water, and then hiking on from there towards camp. Thankfully, some folks, some section hikers or hiking Sobo reminded us that the next 2.2 miles are extremely full of rocks, as are the miles beyond that. I think inside the hut, I think it's pretty flat. So we can go in there and get water, and that the terrain is going to be pretty decent inside the hut, I think. But other than that, we are in the rocks. Holy smokes, people. We do get some great views. Ouch. We do some hard work too to get there. Holy smokes. Nightingale is still trooping along. How's your knees feeling?
Oh, it's okay.
It's hanging in there.
He's kicking my butt today.
The AT is kicking Nightingale's butt today. It kicked my butt yesterday. Thankfully, it's not kicked both of our butts on the same day yet. So. Well, it actually probably has a couple of times, but probably the day we did like, what day was that? We did like 4.8.
Oh, yeah.
When we camped like,
We were both done.
yeah, we hiked all day. Like, we just didn't make it very far. Like, it's just the way it is out here in the Whites. Like, definitely the Whites will humble you. Not just as a hiker, but as a human being. Holy smokes. We're not giving up, though. Not giving up. Big rocks and little rocks and sideways rocks, sharp rocks, and rocks that came straight up out of the ground. Yep, Pete, this is our hiking trail. Pretty much all day today. Whew. It is time consuming hiking, that is for sure. I mean, that does not look like a mountain. It just looks like a landfill that only accepts rocks. Like, insanity. Oh my gosh. It's just such slow going. So monotonous. Like I said, at least we got a beautiful view all around.
My video.
Here is Thunderstorm Junction. A giant Karen marks it, and there's like 50 trails all meeting up right here. Thankfully, we don't have to go to that one. I don't think.
Where you guys staying the night?
Okay, peeps, there's the hut we're closing in on. But unfortunately, we still got to climb down a whole bunch of rocks to get there. And then after that, I think we're going to have a quick dinner there. And then we're going to have to keep up hiking up that beast straight in front of us. Mount Adams, up and over that, and then we can build a tent on the other side once we get below tree line. So, whew, still, it's 5 o'clock in the evening, so we still got a good bit of work left to do. But I think we can do it. I believe in us. Do you believe in us, Nightingale?
Always.
Nightingale always believes in us. Oh my gosh. Oops, yikes. Okay, peeps, we are leaving the hut. I had a delicious meal of cold soaked ramen with unsalted tuna fish and some corn chips. And now we are climbing. Daylight is waning. And we got to make a big climb up, maybe a big climb down. We don't know. We're going somewhere. Probably the next camp spot we see is going to be ours. Looks like it's going to be a tough climb up. As always around here, lots of rocks. So anyway, yeah, you can see the sun going down back in the back. We'll get with you and let you know how far we make it. Or if we make it alive. Sergeant Nightingale says we can do it. Sergeant Nightingale believes that's all that matters. You believe, Sergeant Nightingale?
My belief is dwindling right now.
No, her belief is not dwindling. Don't listen to her. She doesn't mean it.
No,
She doesn't mean it. We gotta climb.
I believe I can climb.
Oh wow. I don't know what she had for dinner, but clearly it wasn't a cold soaked ramen and unsalted tuna because she is so happy. She's never this happy this time of day. She must be delirious. She must be dehydrated.
Yes.
So off we go. As you can see, there's a lot of us heading northbound. If we can get there.
Okay.
Well, no, I just like
High atop Mount Madison. And we gotta keep hiking down that way.
they're much lower than me in that sense.
Once again.
Holy smokes, people. We're climbing straight down to end the day. It is not fun. There's another one of our hiking buddies right down there. You can see where we're headed. It actually looks like he's lost. He is changing direction.
He was lost.
Yeah, he was lost. It's alright, I didn't mean to call him out. He's a really nice guy. But oh, okay, I see. The trail is up this way. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there's 10 years. So
Going straight down.
that's where we're headed.
This is nuts.
This is not pretty.
And we're going to be following.
Once again, you can't tell how steep it is. Okay, peeps, we are running out of daylight and trying to get below tree line. So I'm going to let you guys go. Appreciate you watching. Another great day in the Whites. Very interesting, beautiful weather. We climbed Mount Washington. And we're just about to be through the presidential. So very cool. But yeah, I don't have time to stay. We're trying to find a camp. And we're about to be probably night hiking down some really sketchy rocks. So anyway, appreciate you watching. I will get back with you in the next one. Peace out.